Dear students, let's do the explanation of each stanzas. This poem has got 3 stanzas. So first of all, we are going to do the explanation of stanza number 1. Stanza number 1. I saw you toss the kites on high and blow the birds about the sky, and all around I heard you pass like ladies' skirts across the grass. O wind, a blowing all day long, O wind that sings so loud a song. In this stanza, in the very stanza, the poet imagines himself to be a young boy. As the poet says, I saw you toss the kites on high, the poet expresses his great astonishment about the wind. He says that he could not feel the wind as it touches to his body, but he could only feel it. He could not see it, but he could feel it. The poet says that I saw you toss the kites on high, which means that he cannot see the wind. What he says, he cannot see the wind throwing the kites high above in the sky and blow the birds about the sky. It means that he can also see it blowing the birds here and there in the sky. The poet further says, and all around I heard you pass. The poet says that the wind pushes all the birds here and there, and sometimes the movement is upward and sometimes the movement is downward. And all around I heard you pass like ladies' skirts across the grass. Here the poet can hear the wind all around, as in the rustling of the leaves, and the poet can also hear the wind in the frolicking sound of ladies' skirt across the grass. And how the poet can hear it? Yes, when the wind touches the leaves and touches the lady's skirt, a sound is produced, and this is how the poet can hear the sound of the wind. Here, basically, in these lines, the poet has given comparison by saying that the poet can hear the sound. And how the poet can hear the sound? Yes, when it touches the things, a sound is produced. And all around I heard you pass as ladies skirt across the grass. Here, a comparison is made between two things which have at least one thing in common. The poet has used here a simile that when wind touches the things, a sound is produced. Similarly, a sound is produced when lady's skirt touches the grass. A sound is produced. So, in the last 2 lines, the poet says that, O wind a blowing all day long, O wind that sings so loud a song. Here the poet says that in last 2 lines that basically here the poet has personified human beings to wind. How personified has been employed in these 2 lines by the poet? Yes, the poet says that human beings sing song and make noise. So when the wind touches the thing, it makes noise too. So what happens? Yes, a comparison is made. There is a comparison because human beings sing song, a sound is produced, a noise is produced because they make noise. And when the wind touches the things, it makes noise too. So this is called personification, in which non-living things are compared to living things or abstract idea. In the last 2 lines, the poet has personified human beings, and how this is what I have explained to you.